Hello, my name is Bünyamin Çolak, and this is my project demonstration for EEE 352 Applied Electronics course. For this project, we want to build a cavity resonator. It is a hollow box to connect the circuits with higher microwave frequencies. Since at that frequencies, because of the skin depth and radiation, we can't use normal circuit elements like capacitors and inductors because of those effects. So we use cavity resonators. For this, I wanted to apply TE101 mode, and we have this frequency formula, which I want to build a cubic resonator, and I have chosen my frequency as 1.2 gigahertz. And by using this formula, my side for the cube becomes 17.68 centimeters. Then I built my cube. I used cardboards and aluminium folio. The cardboard was a simple cardboard. I bought it from the Metexan, and the aluminium folio had its own glue, so it was very simple to apply on it. However, my work was not very great because the cardboard has some stripes on it, and my skill in this area is very limited. So as you can see from the pictures, it's not a very great point, but it was sufficient. Then I put the antennas, as you can see from the left picture. I put it on the middle, the input antenna, because I have a cubic resonator and I am in the TE101 mode. And I put the second antenna near the first antenna. Then I measured the log-mac plot, and as you can see, I have one spike slightly shifted from the 1.2 gigahertz, but I can see the minus 20 dB decay. But I have some problems with it because it has some distortion, and I have some small bumps near it. This is because my box was not perfect, and it had some leakage from its conductors. Some points were not touching, some conductivity issues, but I assumed it was satisfactory. Then I measured my input and output voltage. My input voltage was 1.2 peak to peak volts, and frequency is 1.28 gigahertz, which is somewhat near my preferred frequency. However, my output had 0.6 volts peak to peak, which is very low. I mean, half the voltage I had applied. My first assumption for this, because my box was not perfect, but we'll talk about that. As I said, I had two problems. There were small bumps in the log plot and some shift in the frequency. This was because my box implementation was not great. This can be solved by two things. One, of course, some professional implementation of the box, and by myself I could have done I could have applied the aluminum from the outside. I could have covered from the outside, since the cardboard is insulator, and it doesn't matter if I applied it from the outside or the inside. And the outside would have been easier because it is easier to cover it from the outside. For the power loss, my first guess was the box is not good. Box was not good, but I give it some thought, and I realized that I didn't measure the second antenna's position, which is a very bad practice, because we're dealing with TE waves here, and I don't know if I put it on the maximum voltage point. I could have just set it on the middle point, and I could have, even if my cavity resonator worked, I didn't know it didn't work. I couldn't measure it properly. And to solve this issue, I could have placed the antenna on a more appropriate place, but that was my mistake. And thank you for listening to me, and this is my presentation for the EEE 352 course. Thank you.